What? 61 FPS? It's a still image. I guess my volley is moving. My volley moves at more than 60 frames per second. Snooze to me. Copy. Give me like 36 years. I'm just sharing links. You know how it is. Hurrah. What the hell's going on there? I'm going to ignore that for now. Give me like 30 years. I seem to have lost the channel. Here we go. Copy. Paste. I really should cut these out of my YouTube videos. Just me in the opening. Being like, oh, don't mind me, I'm just posting my links. You can post links before you're actually live. But I think it takes a smarter person to do that, and a smarter person I am not. Not only could I never be smarter than myself, I am a person who is stupid. Nope. YouTube notifications, there we go. Alright. Links posted. There is nobody here to see me ramble to myself yet, which is fine. Alright. Let me make sure that the game is a good audio. Open volume mixer. I had to turn it down for reasons. I think it was at 85? Let's go with 70. 70 seems good. There we go. 69 though. Anyway. Welcome to another Let's Play of Vintage Story. Now what you're thinking, Sato. Is this going to be another one of those things where you stream for like a week and then you start another save again? Anyway, while we're here, and we've got some storage, let's pick up bony soil and break vessels. I'm going to have to keep myself entertained until people show up and chat. Which is fine, I'm good at that. Hello there, Bojibi. It's a good thing you showed up. I'm not actually good at entertaining myself. Where? Puny head Gikitos. There we go. How are you doing, Bojibi? Also, let me know if the game is too loud. Got it turned down quite a bit. Will there be any Habarachi live streams soon? I would have to find my Nintendo Switch, but that can be done. There we go, that should be good. Problem with Tomodachi Life is that I have no idea what I'm doing. I would like to continue it. I've got nothing against continuing it, but the problem is that I don't have a creative bone in my body, not like visually anyway. Food vessel. I am not a visual artist, unfortunately. The only art I do... I don't want anything from here. What'll open it? What was in there? Just 3 nuggets of copper? Lame. I used to write poetry and short stories, but even that I've not done for a while. But why can't I take the carcasses with me? It's not fair. Anyway, let me continue to break these. I'm gonna take all this bony soil with me. Oh, that's why I didn't get anything. I broke the vessel, taking it with me, I guess. I wish I could take these skeletons with me. Also, what is this? Granite? Oh, it's chalk. When's the next teardown stream? I don't plan anything in advance is the issue. Unless I'm doing multiplayer stuff that needs to be planned ahead, I just kind of play whatever I feel like at the moment. I was going to stream Subnautica, but that changed like 20 minutes before I actually went live. Because I'm weird and impulsive as a person. It is fortunate that Vintage Story streams tend to do so well. I do like this game, I'm just stupid. Read the last volume of AOT on Friday. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Tool vessel. Oh, shovels. Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I can use these. Boom. Farming vessel. That'll open. Cattails and cabbage seeds. Not a bad find. Attack on Titan. Isn't Attack on Titan like racist? But I suppose most things are at least a little bit racist. I'm not defending it, I'm just saying that that tends to be the case. Darn it, I fell back in the hole. And then immediately jumped right back out of it. Oh, gotta be careful. See that? It's a yin. Ew. I don't have a lantern, so I should not be going in there. Oh, it's not that deep. Also check it out, limestone caves. Eldians. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I've also not interacted with Attack on Titan. I don't have anything against it specifically. I'm just not that big on anime. Or manga, or whatever the written kind is called. I'm like 7,000 IQ. Alright, I should probably make a knife. Boom. Gonna collect some limestone. I think you can break limestone. Or like nab it. Oh, no. It's too soft. That's fine. I do need limestone, though. It's a baby! Look at it! It doesn't want to kill me, but I'm faster than it is. Yoink. Alright. Disaster averted. Let's go and make ourselves some thingy. Oh yeah. I'm usually not down here in the tropics. I can eat termites. If I get desperate enough. Boop. Look at this. Termites. Fresh for 2 days. 60 protein satiety when eaten. Delicious. Crunchy. Alright, I'm making a knife. We'll have to find a stone type I can nap, because I don't want to use flint for tools. On reflection, I need a stick as well. Oh, thank you for checking in, BoGB. Now I can... The problem with Teardown, and there is no real problem with Teardown, is that every time I play it, I get stuck again. Like, I'll succeed on quests for 2 hours, and then I spend about an hour being too stupid to accomplish anything. That is how puzzle games work. For me, anyway. I'm a big dumbass. How many cattails do I have? Not enough to do much of anything. I can make rope, though. Have you watched the VODs for Teardown? It'll give you an idea of the level of intelligence I'm working with, which is very little. What about the skeleton skin? I'm currently playing as an Avali. In Teardown as well. Somebody made an Avali model. Oh, hello there, shark. Alright, which way do we want to head? Probably want to head north, but I also usually go north. I think my first plan of action should be to find... Oh, rooster. What is this? Leeks. What is this? Cassava. I need more papyrus. Can I make baskets out of papyrus? Basket. Whoa, whoa, it's magic. Yes, I can make papyrus hand baskets. Whoop. Penny head kikitos. Well, I don't know if I could do that. Because the issue with Mini Satu and why they had to be removed is because some games make the a volume model lag. And if I have 2 of them, it's even more lag. I've got a strong computer, but, like, it's not that strong. Also, I've had it for, like, 3 years, and I don't think I've dusted it, like, ever, so it wants to kill me. My computer would kill me if it could, but it can't. I'm better. Brr. Hello there, rooster. What is this? White currant. I don't know berry bushes. Survived this far south. That's my shit. Why'd I do that? Alright, I need more papyrus. How many do I have? 32. That's enough to, like, make a basket or 2. Oopsie. Coxie. Call me. Alright, we no longer need papyrus for that. Although more storage would be nice. You picked up your laptop, so you can potentially join the Terraria stream. I was talking to Hopa about doing another Terraria stream. I think we were talking about it while playing Vintage Story, actually. We've been holding on to a bunch of our leftover stuff. So if somebody joining the Terraria game late should still be able to, like, gear up well enough. Alright, flax is important. There's an Attack on Titan game. And you're a maid Jax. Alright. Hey! I didn't mean to punch you in the face, but you walked up to me while I'm collecting sunflowers. Hyenas are cool. They're significantly less dangerous than wolves. Apparently they're stupid, though. But I'm also stupid. We should do a Spiral Knights stream. Spiral Knights, I didn't even think was still around, but I saw that Shark was playing it not that long ago. I do still need to get a Vintage Story server going. Spiral Knights is like a free-to-play Steam game that I played a lot way back in the day. It changed a lot as well, though. Used to be one of those games where, like, you had to pay money to get more energy to keep going, but I think they removed that. So now it's just kind of a free game. But if you want to give them money, you can buy cosmetics. They also changed how the crafting and quest systems work, though. Whoop. You wouldn't be able to see what games we've got in common, because I've got my entire library hidden. And I will not unhide it. That's where I keep my weird shit. And there's only like 3 games on there that I am hiding, but I'm going to hide them. None can know. It's not like that weird secret furry Hitler game. Not that weird. What is that, turnips? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a bunch of gazelle. I'll take turnips with me as, like, something to snack on the road. Okay. Somebody on the Discord, I can't remember who, is constantly playing NSFW games. And everybody can see them doing it. I don't think anybody cares. We're all adults here. That's more leeks. I want potatoes. I saw potatoes when I was looking around earlier, but I lost them. Gate Guard Simulator? I don't know what that is. Aren't you trying to get me to play more Teardown? I can't be starting other games at this time. That's fair. One of the 3 games that I'm hiding, we've actually talked about in the past. I've got a, what is it called? Princess and Conquest. But in my defense, I've only gotten 3 endings. What is this? Oh, it's potatoes. Oh, interesting. Potatoes don't have a... Ow. Rude. I'm just collecting potatoes, you dick. Back to the potatoes. Whew. Alright. Good to go. More potatoes. Yeah, the potatoes don't have a sound when you harvest them for some reason. Hello, placenta burrito. Look who's on the top of the pile again for the 2nd day in a row. Not entirely sure what that means. Carrots. I should be collecting carrot seeds. Although carrots don't handle the heat very well. They do super well in the cold. You've only one dating game? I wouldn't even call Princess and Conquest a dating game. I guess there's elements of that. Oh, growing tomatoes. Whoop. If I was going to make tomatoes, I'd probably make them like a vine, which this game doesn't have mechanics for. Turnips. Why am I using a shovel for collecting stuff? Wait. I've been getting seeds, but that's probably just because I'm a malefactor. Not because the shovel actually helps with that. Anyway, how are you doing, placenta burrito? 1 second, I gotta cough again. Woo! I always bring it up that I should probably start speaking before I actually go live. So that my throat's warmed up. Ooh, mugwort. But nah. Well, it's good. Get this shovel out of my face. Let me know if you see any, like, crops that I'm looking for. What is that, shale? Yes. Sandstone sand. It's like saying that the sand here is made of sand. What is that? Licorice. Alright, full disclosure. I'm not a fan of licorice, although it is pretty polarizing, so... Most folks either are or are not a fan of licorice. I don't remember that conversation. But I do say a lot of weird shit. I don't remember that specifically, though. Brown sage. Big hole in the ground. Alright, so we're keeping our eyes out for a couple of things. I'm probably not far enough south to be finding peanuts, but you can never have enough of those. And then I'm looking for something called a blackwood tree. That's just oak. Because if I can get blackwood tree seeds... Ooh, walnut. Walnut is my favorite wood type. Probably try to collect some walnut seeds. Maybe build a bed up there. Should probably collect some grass to build said bed. Oh, sweet flax. What is that? Oh, it's flint. I'm starting a stream. That drug dealer game. Schedule 1. I think that's the only drug dealer game I've ever played. There are only so many of those on Steam. Alright. Gonna need to get up there somehow. Oh, I'm also starting to starve, but that's what all my random crops are for. Holy shit, look at how many walnut trees there are here. Walnut trees really are something that You only find if you're not looking for them. What is rift activity? Low. Ooh, that potato. Hell yeah. The lack of sound is bothering me. But I didn't make the mod, so I suppose I can't complain. I mean, I can. Biodiversity and its defense is a work in progress. I don't know how much grass I'm going to need, so I'm just going to collect all of it. One, two, three. Plenty of uses for grass, so I'm not going to do anything with that. Whoop. How's my inventory already full? Is that a shiver? It is getting late. I should find a way to get into one of these trees after I collect these potatoes. I saw another potato. Am I willing to die to find a potato? Yes. Amaranth. Where was that potato? Probably should collect licorice as well. Since I can use it for fish bait. Ooh, a fruit tree. I like how I'm like, oh, it's getting dark. I need to get into one of these trees. Let's see what that is, and then I'll get into one of the trees. It's fine. Ooh, what was that? Wild tomato bush. Alright, so there are tomato plants and tomato bushes. Oh, pomegranate. I fucking love pomegranates. Whip, whip. Alright. Whoop. Alright, gliding is not how I'm going to get in one of these trees. Probably just going to have to dig up, or build up there with, I don't know, fucking bony soil. As long as I build my way, or dig my way back down, we'll be fine. But you've never seen somebody use bony soil for nerd polling. Whoop. Alright, put down my bedroll. What do I want to eat? I'll eat these tomatoes. Not very filling. Vali are obligate carnivores, though. Whoop-a-bo. More sticks. All I really want from this is walnuts. Not to eat, because I'm allergic to walnuts, at least IRL. But I would like to be able to grow walnut trees. I can use some combination of walnut and blackwood, if I can get blackwood seeds. Any walnut seeds yet? No? Alright. If push comes to shove, I suppose I could get rid of these, only have one potato seed? That doesn't seem right. Potato seed. Potato seed. Potato seed. Potato seed. They're added by different crops. That's gonna get annoying. I'd imagine they both just drop potatoes, though. Maybe I'll farm whichever one of them has got a sound. Which is possibly neither of them. Your crushes recently required Minecraft. So much leave. Alright, have a good one. Is it Teto? Let's go and just shove a bunch of raw turnips into our face and then sleep. Pass the time. Boom. You know, I generated this world with a lot of ocean. And I'm seeing a lot of water, but unless that's the ocean, I'm not seeing a lot of ocean. Where? What? It's even darker than when I went to bed. Guess it is only midnight. Let's go and light this up. Leave that here. Alright. Continue collecting walnuts. And sticks. Can never have enough sticks. Don't want vines. Well, go ahead and leave those here. There we go, vines. Whoop-a-pop-o. I wonder how that thing Hoopa's doing is going on. Assuming they've started. It's hard to tell. Hoopa and some other small streamers are doing some kind of Minecraft modded SMP. How did I get down here? Whoop. Weh! Ah, damn it. No, this isn't the end of the world. What are my sticks? Sticks. Whoa there, lag spikes. Whoop. Oh, come on. Didn't need to make quite so many sticks. Playing Vintage Stories alone is so quiet after playing multiplayer. Which is to be expected. Let's go ahead and collect all the shit. Got a couple hours until sunrise, I'm sure. Although here at the equator, it should rise pretty early. Okay, I don't know which of these leaves I can safely stand on, so I'm going to not chance it. Although we can just get back up here pretty quickly. We're just waiting for sunrise. And what's funny is that I meant to do the tutorial. And then I forgot. It's not technically too late to do the tutorial. Any acorns down there? I'm seeing a lot of sticks, not acorns. There wouldn't be acorns down there. Kind of suspicious if one did drop. No, that's just walnut logs. Alright, how's everybody in chat doing? While I do a mundane task. I do love Vintage Story, but it really is just chores the game. This is a big fucking walnut tree. Did not mean to break that vine, since I don't want those. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, no. Where? Darn it. It's probably not safe down here. Rift activity is still low, not calm. Not to jinx it, but I'm surprised I've not had both orans sniping at me yet. That is something they are known to do. Whoop. Oh, darn it. Whoop. Okay, almost. Nope, can't jump that high apparently. Not even if I'm jumping on the bed. Whoop, can't get that high either. If I could jump one block taller, there's a lot of spaces I could reach. What is this, food vessel? I suppose I can see what's in here. Is that rice? Fuck yeah. I don't have any way to cook it into porridge, so I'll just eat raw rice. Delicious. Rice, I suppose, is another good thing I can find. With fish being easier to acquire now, making sushi should be a lot easier to do. Damn, look at all the one-block gaps on this walnut tree. Yeah, I just started this one. I've got a couple of mods I don't have while I'm playing with Hoopa. Seafarer is one. It's what added some of the potatoes and some of the tomatoes. I've got 2 mods that are adding similar things. According to the description, you can use the tomatoes that you get from either of them, as well as the potatoes. But having 2 different types of plants is kind of annoying. One of the tomatoes is a vine. Or not a vine. All tomatoes are vines. One of them is a bush. So it's kind of hard to confuse that one with the other one. Oh, there goes my torch. I don't know how I forgot I was holding that. And I left my thingy up in that tree. I can craft another one, but it's not going to change the fact that I'm stupid. Alright, let's make another fucking... Oh, what's that? Wait a minute. I see a light over there. It could be a trader. Can't use their bed anymore, but I can hang out until sunrise. I suppose it could also be a giant fire. If it's a big fire, I wonder if I could use it to relight my torch. Whoop, nice defenses. Does a trader live here? Belongs to the trader. Does it? There is more down there. Oh, there is the trader. Hello. Agricultural trader? What do you got? Got anything to trade? Nope, I can't get close enough to you to trade. How do I get closer to you? What is the entrance to this shack thing you've got going on here? Hello. I can't help but notice you got a pet gazelle. Blue cheese, 4 slices, 7 gears, some blueberries. Ooh, more cabbage seeds. I don't know how many gears. Ooh, waxed cheddar cheese. Alright, I don't actually have any money. I was just being neighborly. Sun is rising, so I'm going to leave you to your business. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's got honey, some blueberries on paper. Let's check out this ruin and then continue heading south. Not the usual direction I head, but we're doing things backwards today. But I also head south sometimes when I'm looking for peanuts and shit, which is one of the things I'm looking for now. Whoop. Alright. Okay, I should really relight my torch. Boom. Where'd it go? There's my torch. I didn't learn anything, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. There you go. Boop. And grab my torch. Alright, let's go. That's north. I don't want to be going north. Off we go this direction. Once again, keeping our eyes open for stuff like blackwood trees. That's mugwort. Mugwort and licorice look awfully similar. Of course, I am blind. Growing tomatoes. Give me this. Hell yeah, got some potatoes. Which, push comes to shove, I could eat raw. Have you ever tried eating a raw potato IRL? Oh, rice! Boom. I really don't have the inventory space to be finding rice at the moment. I'm just going to throw that. I said throw that. And then seafarer potatoes, I'll throw you. Excellent. So what mods do you enjoy, Placenta Burrito? Alright. Well, finding rice is a good sign. Of course, even if I had the inventory space for it. I mean, I guess even if I found it, potatoes wouldn't be useful right now because I don't have the inventory space. Not potatoes. What are those things called? Legumes, the peanuts. There we go. Is that spelt? Wild chili, that'll eat some of, yeah. Delicious. You haven't played the game for over a year? That's unfortunate. I can't recommend Vintage Story enough. That's spelt. It's also mature, but I don't have room for it. Oh, hello there, Penny. Thank you for checking in. What is this? Tomato bush. Alright. Leave that alone. What is this? More tomato bushes. Tomatoes. I'll eat more tomatoes, why not? Delicioso. I'm liking 1.22, but a lot of my mods are still not updated to work very well. There is an update for it, but I didn't get it because I'm stupid. Expanded Foods currently has a glitch where fruit bread and stuff doesn't stack. So if I want to make something like a really good dumpling soup, I would have to make it one serving at a time, since the dumplings don't stack. Probably don't need to express why that's not ideal. There is an update for it, I just didn't install it, because I'm dumb. I do believe you've told me about that. It is unfortunate how, young some folks do die. I suppose the streamer could have been, like, old. Doesn't change that it's unfortunate. What's a chickie and several roosters? Roosters tend not to hang out that closely together. Maybe it's a polycule of roosters. What shale is this? Oh, what sand is this? It's shale. Map. Alright, that is not the ocean. Well, it might connect there, though. And if it does connect, that makes this a pretty interesting little landmass. And then that there is probably a trader. Oh yeah, even without mods, Vintage Story is very good. And I would describe fishing as a good addition to the game. What is that? Sulfur? Well, I don't want that because I can't eat it. I suppose I'll mark it on the map, though. I don't think I've ever seen surface sulfur like that. Whoop. Sulfur. Boop. Alright, pocket. I will be here when you return. Probably. You know what I've not found? I've not found any blackwood seeds yet. If I was blackwood seeds, where would I be hiding? I googled it, and apparently blackwood trees do grow in Australia. So surely I would find the seeds here in the warmer climate. Well, to find the tree, which I would then get seeds from. That's a bit thick fucking K-Pop. Look how big that tree is. Do they get this big in vanilla? But it's not. K-Pop is not added by biodiversity. Okay, is that the thing I'm looking at the map? Yes. Not a feeling that was a traitor. What's that? Brown coal. I'll mark that as well, why not? Boop. Lignite. Oh, that's a lot of brown coal. I'm hoping that this is the larger ocean over here. Because with my world settings, there should be a lot of ocean. Continents should be large, but there should be ocean. That and having a limestone beach sounds like it would be pretty cool. Just some white sands. I think black sand would probably be cooler, but considering I like basalt. Well, actually, that would make black sand even cooler because it would mean there is basalt in the area. But I'm also looking for something called a blackwood tree. Can only have so many dark colors in one place before it becomes a bit overwhelming. I use neither. I checked out bricklayers because it added like bone china, but it didn't look that interesting. Which I suppose it's not going to look that interesting. What? Tomato bush. But I removed it upon seeing that the bone china looked kind of plain. Oh. Well, hello there. The who made it was in your group. Nice. Somewhere in there is a beehive. Wild beehive, medium. There it is. I just don't want to break it. Mark this as bees. I'll have to check them out again. Ah, darn it, this isn't ocean either. What am I? There's bees. So yeah, there I am. I'm not supposed to be landlocked. I specifically set up the world settings so that there would be large continents, but also plenty of ocean. I should be marking some of these trees as well. Oh, soybeans. Polar log. Weird name for a tree. We are definitely not in the polar region. Olive tree. Market. Doo-doo. Oh, red clay. I don't particularly like red clay, but I should probably mark that as well. Raft, no. Loads of heather, no. I'll mark it with this. What mods do I use for terraforming? None. Oh, this place is temporally unstable, so I suppose I wouldn't want to live here anyway. You said it was better go, but I did. That's true. I don't know where they grow. Blackwood is apparently it is real, which is cool. Because if I open this and look up blackwood, like, that is a very dark wood. And it kind of does look like that IRL. But, like, it's a very demanding, rare tree that grows in Africa and Australia. I think it's from Africa, but they can grow it in Australia, so they do for, like, lumbering reasons. The lumber industry is very big. Everybody needs wood all the time. Oh yeah, I don't have any mods that change like world gen. Although I did mean to get Terra Pretty, I didn't. What are these? Oh, it's more licorice. Oh, might as well collect it. I don't have the inventory space for it. What do I not care about? I almost dropped the licorice seeds. Cabbage seeds, definitely not want to get rid of. There we go, get rid of those 3 pieces of copper. I'll regret doing that later, but later is not right now. I would like to stop exploring and settle down a little bit, but I can't find the ocean. Whoop. Ow. Are all the new berries / shrubs vanilla? I've not encountered a lot of berries. But, like, the only mods, or the only berries I have that are added by mods are chili and tomato. So, like, raspberry is vanilla, blackberry is vanilla. I don't know what beautyberry is, but that's vanilla. Strawberry is vanilla. You better run. I don't have inventory space to be picking up. What are those called? Turnips. I am secretly worried I'm going to get to the ocean. Licorice is vanilla. It's not a berry bush, though. Ooh, more walnuts. Not what I want. What are you? Yoop-a-boo. Oh, parsnips. Parsnips definitely wouldn't be growing here. SMH my head. Licorice and fennel are both vanilla. Oh, whoop, whoop. That's just red currant. Yeah, berries are kind of super inconvenient to work with now. Fish are the new berries. Easy to get a lot of early game. Whoop, whoop. Whew. I do wish it was harder to, like, accidentally glide. I don't need to be gliding all the time. Oh shit, am I out of room for, flax seeds? Nothing I don't care about. But goodbye. Excellent. I really gotta hurry up and find somewhere I can settle down. That's a large body of water. Hopefully it's the ocean. More licorice. Perfect. That certainly looks like the ocean to me. I don't know that I want to set up... Actually, in the desert, though, is the issue. Oh. Saxul. And what is this? Ghost gum? That's an interesting name. What does ghost gum look like? Ghost gum planks. It's a very white wood. Oh, hello there, baby. It's your little baby. How about you? What do you look like? Also pretty white. I wish I could pet it, but it just wants to bite me like a jerk. Oh, you're a good boy. Run for it. Alright. Well, it's temporally stable. It is literally a desert, though. It's 38 degrees Celsius right now. Even if I built a shade house, I couldn't grow shit around here. Ooh. Saguaro cactus. Cactus fruit would be a fun thing to get large amounts of if it was possible. Obviously, it's possible to get large amounts of cactus fruit. But it's not something you can grow yourself. Okay, let's not go down there. It would probably be cooler if I lived up in the mountain. Like, temperature-wise. And not to mention, I could glide down. That's kind of cool. Just using these, twigs is like a new desert plant. I'm confident those aren't vanilla. Okay, here's a good look at it. Oh yeah, that's like a super white wood. I don't know if I want to use white wood, though. In fact, I'm specifically looking for a black wood. Lead wood? That doesn't sound safe to use. It's probably not actually lead. What are you? Oh, it's a pomegranate and an olive tree growing super fucking close together. I'll set up like a house up here. And because of those trees growing so close together like they are, I'll call it Palm Olive Ranch, and then we'll see how long until I'm sued by the dish soap company. Maple. That's just flint. What's the temperature up here? 31? It's not that much colder. Oh shit, closer to bees though. forest floor, so no good fertility soil. Shale. Shale I can work with. It's not ideal. Fruit trees have always been good. Oh, fuck, there's rapid water over there. I can't not set up near the rapid water. Whoop. Ow. What is the temperature down here? Damn. It's 26 up there. It's 30 whatever down here. 35. There's basically no winning. What is this stone? Peridotite? I'm not a fan of peridotite. Alright, new plan. What are you? Crown of Thorns log. Interesting. But well, if you're growing your own... Oh, that's a weird looking canopy of leaves. If you're growing your own, fruit trees take a long time to grow, yeah. But now that berry bushes are a pain in the ass to collect, fruit trees are even better. Alright. There's a drifter. Can I get down here without dying? I definitely want to set up around here because of all that flowing water, which I've already lost. I can hear it, but where to go? I don't need to set up too close to the flowing water. Eventually we can move it over to the water, like ocean. Yeah, okay, I can set up over here. Flowing water can be moved 5 before you have to bring it down 1. It's just not a convenient location for it. Whoop. Okay, let's keep looking around. Surely I can find a nice little thing with flowing water, but also looks like a cool place to live. Whoa there, I found it. Actually, no, that's not what I'm looking for, but that is trippy as fuck. Look at that. Surely eucalyptus trees are not that colorful IRL. Eucalyptus. Oh, it's a pretty plain looking wood, actually. There is a wood type that is super fucking trippy looking. You can make a boat out of it and everything. I think it's like a holly. I hear goats. This is definitely ocean. I just can't tell what I actually want to set up. I want to live closer to... Ooh. Oh, here. What if that's a wood type? Or if it can only be found like bushes? Oh, looks like it's just a bush. Yeah, nope. I'm not seeing any leaves. Or, wood. Oh, here. Okay, it's a pretty plain looking wood as well. Let's go check it over here. I do like how I keep getting further and further from where I can find papyrus and stuff. Which I'm going to want to make a proper house. Are there eucalyptus trees in California? It's mostly olive trees where I live. Can't jump. Surely if there were eucalyptus trees in California, there would also be koalas. Also, hello there, Hex. You know what I didn't do is I didn't mark those bees. Okay, good. It does look like potato plants. Give me the same potatoes. regardless of which type of potato plant it comes from. Oh shit. We're going to have to eat some raw potatoes. Oh, there's medium fertility soil in the ocean for some reason. Oh, a tomato bush. Ooh, there's a coral thingy over here. Reef, I believe they're called. Ooh. Let's go down and take a look. I do feel like coral is a lot more colourful IRL. Also, these weird, Actually, you know what? I don't know what that is. I thought it was a pocket of air. It's just a pocket of slightly different coloured water. Oh, what's that? Sandstone rock with barnacles on it? Got it. Ooh, nice cock. What kind of tree is this? Spurge! It's that weird green wood. Alright, I don't know what kind of climate you can find that in. For when Hoopa and I go looking. I should probably... Oh, can I get any rice from this? Life is short. Eat raw rice. Boop. Alright. That cave doesn't go anywhere. Willy, what? Willy. Okay, it's got that thin thing. So that's not going to actually have a wood type. Let's go and eat these tomatoes. Uh-oh. The tomatoes from the plants and the tomatoes from the bush are different. But it's fine. Who wants to eat tomatoes from a bush? Wild chili is worth knowing where it is as well. This entire stream is just going to be me walking along the coastline commenting on shit. Empress logs. Should probably mark the spurge. I don't like the colour green, but if I do decide I want to come back for it... Whoop. Alright, we'll do a tree. These nuts... No. Let's go ahead and make it green. Spurge, but I'm not going to do a save suggestion. There we go. Alright, tree marked. Although I do think I did a series on this game where it took me like actual hours to find what I eventually did want to build. Not amaranth. I don't particularly give a shit about amaranth. Like IRL, it's pretty good. Hello there, Hoopa! In the game, it's just another grain. What kind of fruit tree are you? Lychee is another fruit tree I like. I'm gonna mark it with this color. Lychee, save it. You've got 30 minutes? Alright, well, hopefully I can be at least a little bit entertaining in those 30 minutes. I'm probably not gonna make any sort of progress. Ow. Eucalyptus. Can you make eucalyptus quarter logs? Eucalyptus. Yes. I could make the trippiest log cabin in the world. I would still rather set up near running water, but if I can find any around here, this is definitely where I'm going to set up. Wood, gay trees. Acacia, Empress log. An ebony tree would be cool to find as well. Acacia. Wandered off into this cave, didn't go very far. It's a good thing I switched off of my torch. Would have extinguished it just then. Leadwood. We're getting inland again. I don't have an issue with living inland. The problem is that I was hoping to find some running water on this mountain. Starting to starve again. More leadwood. How are you doing, Hoopa? Oh, ebony. That's what I was looking for. Oh, it was one of the couple things I'm looking for. Oops. Market's dark, why not? Blackwood is darker. Oh, speak of the devil. Alright. Kind of have to set up around here, even if I can't find running water. Mature orange. Young orange. I hear running water. What is it? How far up is it? I can work with that. It's not going to be easy to get over here, but it can be brought over here. Alright. So somewhere around here I'm going to set up our home sweet home. It's not that far from the ocean. I don't know, I'll dig it into this tree. Or this tree, fucking hell. I might be a little bit tired and stupid. But what else is new? To celebrate, I shall eat... What do I have that kind of eaten? I shall eat 14 raw potatoes. Oh, damn! Raw potatoes are pretty filling. Imagine how filling they'd be if I actually cooked those. Alright, let's see how far I can get into the, What the fuck? I had ropes in my hand. Or, wild vines in my hand that entire time. I didn't even know you could do that. Whoops. Alright. Cannot dig that far over here. Paraditite. This will be our temporary housing. I know that I will often just kind of bury myself underground and call it temporary, even though it's where I live for like 38 streams. Now, that's not what we're doing this time, probably. Very unlikely. Oh, whoop, lag spike. Whoop. Alright, how do I make a, I need an axe for that. No big deal. Do I still have my bed? No, I didn't leave it somewhere weird. Not that I was going to leave it somewhere weird. It's just... You got one streak? Fuck yeah. It would be nice if you didn't lose your streak when you're streaming together. We're not going to watch each other's streams while we're live. What kind of internet do they think we've got? Rift activity is low, not calm. I'm gonna try to get some blackwood seeds. The type of boat I want to make, I cannot make with blackwood. But I can make it with ebony, which is why that was one of the tree types I was looking for. No luck. Must get seeds. Ideally more than one. It is unfortunate trying to, like, grow more trees and then you get one or even 0 seeds. I do keep getting vines, which I think I can use to make a stick roof. It's not what I'm after, but I almost might as well. Still somehow no seeds. I'm surprised I've not been bothered by any monsters. I've seen a couple of drifters. And I was gored by a boar at some point. But otherwise... I've not been that bothered by monsters. And boars don't count as monsters. He was just being a dick. I don't want to hear any nonsense about it protecting its young. That is what it was doing, but it could have been less of a jerk about it. Okay, I'm gonna head back to my house. And then drop some seeds on the ground. I don't know that you would call what I've got going on a house, but... What is this? Oh, my licorice seeds. Boom. Gotta get some storage set up. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've seen any clay in my travels. Except for all the red clay that I definitely marked. Never mind, I saw clay in my travels. Come on, pick that back up. But I probably should just try to reduce this to 1 stack. Removing it completely sounds like a huge pain in the ass. Time is very late. Surely it's safe to sleep on a dry grass bed, holding a flaming torch. I'm gonna have to wake up and... Actually, you know what? Why wake up? I can shove raw potatoes in my mouth as I sleep. Alright, back to what I was doing, which is trying to get some blackwood seeds. Which tree was I harassing? I thought it was this one. Either it was a different blackwood tree, or I wasn't doing a very good job collecting the seeds. Or breaking the leaves. Oh, sweet, I got a blackwood seed. Alright, if I go plant this over here... what is that? Ooh, wild chili. Run. Don't think I won't smack you with a shovel. Ow. Not rude. Run for it. Probably should make a spear. But out of what? Pop, pop, pop. Am I still being followed? Yes. That's a cave, which is not what I want to go. Ow! Stop throwing rocks at me while I'm dealing with other shit. Whoop. Don't kill me, I don't have the energy to walk all the way back here. Alright. I've got the energy to walk back here. I was just trying to seem pathetic. The hell is that? Deer make some weird noises. Are you chilly or yes, fuck yeah. Chili peppers will heal what ails you. It's not what they do. I wish I had something to make some salves. Instead of being dead all the time. I guess for the purposes of not dying, I can waste some of these. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up before I do anything stupid. Are these peanuts? Fuck yeah, they are. Wait, it's close to my house. I should not break those. I'm so used to having to move. Let's go with peanuts. We'll check up on those regularly. I'm no longer immediate or at immediate risk of death. See if I can't find my house, which I for some reason never marked. Oh. It's like one of those Viking graveyards in Valheim. Chicken. I suppose not immediately, but I'm going to want to get more food sources going. Now, where do I live? It's next to that ebonwood tree. Crown of thorns. It's lead. Wood tree. It's a little bit more inland, and I can hear... Ooh. Is that blackwood? I know blackwood trees could give you resin. Alright, here's my house. I'm about to start starving to death, but it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and mark my home. There we go. Actually, I meant to pin that. Pin it! Okay, I need to not die. Easier said than done. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop some stuff that I can store on the ground. Perfect. Can't do that with flint. Fuck it, I'm gonna make a spear. Oh yeah, fish hooks. I somehow forgot I had primitive survival installed. You can fish with fishing rods, but honestly, in an actual survival situation, you wouldn't be doing that. There we go. That's a lot more sticks than I thought I had. No wonder I don't have inventory space. If I can put it down there, yes, there we go. Continue stacking sticks. Got a bunch of dirt. Vines will be helpful for a roof. Stack those as well, so I'm not tempted to use them for stupid shit. Technically speaking, I could stack my grains on the ground. There we go. Alright. Let's try to get a couple more blackwood seeds, and then I'll continue to try not to die out here. I do like the look of blackwood. If you do Google blackwood, it is actually like a very rich, like blackwood. Almost like that's why they called it that. When I saw it in the game, I didn't expect it to look even remotely similar IRL. And well, only like strips of it. Or a super rich black, like, it does look like that. Google it, I recommend. Is that another leadwood tree? Yes. The ebony tree is around here somewhere. In fact, I marked it. Also, Hoopa, if you are still here, I found a spurge tree. Now, one of those dark green wood trees. So it is in this, like, very warm southern climate. Green, indeed. Blackwood leaves. Whoa, 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 whoa. The seeds are pretty rare. But that's kind of how Vintage Story just handles seeds. That's not what I'm trying to grow. I'd rather get more than one more growing. But at this point, I do need to focus on survival and looking for flint. Or not flint. I don't not need flint. That's not what I'm looking for, though. What's that? Oh, vine. How long until you mature? Will mature in less than a day. Wait, that's a sprout. It says it will sprout in less than a day. But that thing we're looking at right now, that is the sprout. So I'd say it's going to sprout in less than a day. Okay. They just don't have a planted variation. So that is it not sprouted. Makes sense. I mean, it doesn't look right, but it makes sense. I know what it's doing, at the very least. Ooh, what kind of fruit tree is that? Ooh, another fruit tree. Ah, you are orange. Boom. Apricots. I guess I did mark that as orange. Somehow forgetting there were orange trees. There we go. Hello there, Acronite. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing what I usually do, where every now and then I start a new vintage story save, make a decent or a lot of progress, and then abandon it. I don't know for sure I'm going to do that, I'm just saying that it's very likely. Finding fruit trees is nice. I need to find actual food, though. Oh, sweet, more flax. Which is not something I need to be picking up right now. I don't even know if flax will grow. Oh, 40 Celsius? Flax will grow. Shitty Hindi thriller with your family. I know what you mean, but for some reason, Michael Jackson's Thriller has ruined the word thriller for me. That's usually not what people mean when they say thriller, and yet that's immediately what my mind thinks of. What are you, shale? Cobblestone. Well, I'm glad you're here now, Acronite. What are these? More licorice. I will never say no to licorice, but what I need right now is actual food. Are you ebony or acacia? Yeah, you're... Oh, you're walnut. Ignore me. I'm apparently really stupid. Let's go and eat these tomatoes raw. What's that? Oh, more tomatoes. Somebody should make a salmiakki mod. But... Oh, shit. Maybe that shiver will leave me alone. What if the activity is low and it's daytime? Why are there so many monsters in this woods? Probably because the trees are creating enough shadow for them to spawn. Somebody remember the coordinates of where I found those bees. It is closer than the other bees I've found. So I'd like to come back for those. We're doing alright. Unfortunately, you missed our stream yesterday, or most of it. Oh, forget-me-nots. There's a pig. And the fact that it ran first... Ooh, avocado. I fucking love avocado. I'm gonna risk it and mark that. Avocado. It was mostly just Hoopa and I goofing off. Although, I've been teaching Hoopa how that roofing mod works. I did finish it while he was digging up quartz, but I do think that Hoopa's getting the hang of it. I also recently bought the game for Petlu, Hoopa's girlfriend. So with luck she'll join us. Daffodils. What a game your family wants to play? Get your family playing Vintage Story, it'll be fun. You know, it's foggy and rainy. I don't know why, but I get a feeling that every time I'm looking for something, some strange thing occurs where suddenly I can't fucking see shit. I don't have the inventory space for it, but I should be picking up flint whenever I find it. I don't have a charcoal pit yet, but once I do, I'm going to want to be calcining the flint. Yoink. I suppose if I want blue clay, which I like a lot more than red, I should be looking near the ocean. Blue clay is not more common by the ocean, but it feels like it is. Do I know salt 2? Is salt 2 hydrochloric acid? Or whatever it is that they salt salmiakki with? Oh, what are you? Potatoes? I'll take them. Love me that totally realistic potato sound. I mean, there is no sound, but if there was, I'm sure it would be good. I should stop eating raw potatoes. With how good they are raw, I'm sure that if I could make food with them, the food would be fucking fantastic. Honestly, potatoes are a superfood IRL. It's not true, but it should be. But that's spelt, which is good. It's just not what I'm looking for. Okay, I wandered off really far inland. I'm like, how is it that I've not hit the ocean again? Alright, I'm actually going to go towards the ocean. Not only do I like the ocean, it's why I keep ending up living by it, but more likely to find blue clay there. Oh yeah, I think I got lost in my train of thought. Blue clay is not more common by the water, but blue clay can only spawn at sea level. So if you're walking along the ocean, then you're walking along sea level. Ooh, more tomatoes. I should leave more of my shit at home so I've got inventory space. Ooh, ruins. Oh fuck, I don't have any room. Let's go eat a bunch of raw tomatoes. That's my potatoes I said I would stop eating. There we go. Although I'm sure tomatoes, rice and potatoes would make a really good food. I wonder if this mod adds bell peppers back in. Or not back in. Bell peppers are technically in the game. They're just not coded to spawn. Several mods add bell peppers, not because they made them, but because it's easy to do. Just enable them to spawn. That's a big pit, which is not what I want to be. I like how I'm looking for clay to fix my inventory issue. Bamboo! I don't need bamboo, but bamboo's nice. And I don't have any room to pick up clay because of my inventory issue. What is this? Oh, it's more papyrus. I guess there's no reason to not pick up papyrus while I'm out here. I can use it to make temporary chests. But yeah, Hoopa never did finish that thought. No, or my answer was not satisfactory. Either is possible. Alright, how much papyrus do I need for a chest? 27? 21? I think it's 21. Could be 27. If I had the inventory space, and I definitely don't, I would be taking these papyrus roots to my house. So that I can more easily craft stuff like skeps. Raise bees. Sodium chloride. I'm not entirely sure what salt it is on salmiakki, but I don't think it is just salt. Could be. I don't like licorice. I'd be willing to try salmiakki, but I'm confident I wouldn't like it, unfortunately. If I do ever move to Finland, my not liking salmiakki will probably just get me bullied relentlessly. Ooh, surface copper! Pop, 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 pop. Save it. Alright. Still not any closer to finding clay. But if I can make even one reed chest or a papyrus chest, will be good. I mean, it'll be good for like another 5 minutes until the reed chest is full. At least the papyrus reliably spawns in water, kind of like cattail does. So in a future time, when I've got the room for it, I can come back and collect the roots. Alright. I'm gonna collect papyrus until my knife breaks, and then I'm gonna continue looking for clay. Probably not finding it. But it's probably weird to see an Avali hanging out in such tropical climates. Certainly unusual of the species. Very green down here. Alright. Oh, more rapid moving water. I do like how I chose to settle down near rapid moving water in case I decide to build a water wheel. I don't know, it'd be cool if I kept this save going long enough to do that. But I should not go cave diving currently. I think I have keep inventory on, but with how long it took me to walk out here, I don't want to die. More flint. Yoink. Not seeing any clay. Flint? No. What kind of trees are these? Oh, just K-pop. Which are vanilla. Dang it. Hopefully I find clay soon. I'm starving here. Not conventional, but I could build one of those primitive survival rafts. They'll let you swim fast as fuck. Might be worth doing. Swim along the coast at rapid speeds. Ow, road. Apparently these forests are dangerous. Not because of bears, which, on reflection, I'm surprised I've not seen yet. But the tree canopy creates enough shade that drifters are spawning, like dicks. I do think that Vintage Troy would probably be fun without the monsters. Although I'm saying that as somebody who, as you can probably tell, almost never even engages with them. Usually if I see a monster, I'm like, oh, I got something to do over there. I left the oven on. Paratite. What kind of... Oh, yes, tomatoes. No inventory space. We'll fix that. And then we'll continue exploring. Oh, more peanuts. I should probably update expanded foods and a culinary artillery. Collecting stuff like peanuts won't be helpful if candy, which is one of the better things you can make with them, doesn't stack. That's a lot of mature flax. I'm gonna have the seeds. Nope. Got turned around at some point. Continue heading home. Blue clay. Drop my knife, grab as much blue clay as I can carry. I'm about to start starving, so I can just eat fistfuls of rice, which will free up more inventory space. Don't wanna fuck up the water. Excellent. Blue clay, it's blue clay. I wish I had a working brain. It's a weird thing to bring up out of nowhere. But like, how cool would it be if I could just think thoughts, you know, well. But... Alright, let's go and move this here, because I don't want to collect more than 2 sticks. Can I use shale to make tools, do you think? Or is shale too soft? Surely one of the stones in the area can be used to make tools. What up? Oh, quartz. Surface quartz isn't a really big find. Alright. Well, it's basically 2 stacks. Breaking another one would make it to where I get more. You are now on laptop? Nice, nice. Save it. Alright, let's continue heading home. Ooh, more flax. What the hell was that? Probably my own shoulder. Happens a lot. Yoink. You know what I should probably do is I should probably check the area for fresh water. This pond is probably fresh water. If I had to guess. Muddy gravel, crowfoot. Is crowfoot a freshwater plant? What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a patch of grass in the cave. Let's go ahead and head home. I'm going to want fresh water closer to home anyway. Can you farm on rapid moving water? I don't know why you would do that. I'm just asking if you can. More peanuts. I should be marking peanuts, but they're all over the place. I just need to find some fully grown ones. Peanuts are a superfood, and I can put them in my, whatchamacallit. Oh damn, that's a tall-ass gazelle. Can use peanuts and stuff. Peanut pie, that's a thing, I think. Are you just leadwood? Yes. Alright, here's my home. Home, sweet. It's literally just a thingy in the side of a cave. Alright, 2 chests. Boop. Can I stack these? Yeah, mostly. Yeah, I get it, I'm starving. Let's start eating grain. Eat it, eat it! Eat all the raw grain. Yesterday I had dal for lunch. Tasted very strongly of peanuts. I mean, peanuts are good. Unless you're allergic. If you're allergic to peanuts, maybe don't. Like, don't eat them. Alright. I should make an axe. Real quick look for stones. Rift activity is still low. Would be nice if rift activity was calm. But you know what they say? Oh, peridotite can make tools. But excuse me. I'll make an axe head. I don't want to break the blackwood that's got resin in it. Because resin is something you can never have enough of. But I think it's the one I've already trimmed as well. Oh, I should plant my walnuts in the area as well. But you can never have enough wood types. Although I don't like the stone types in this area. Chili bush. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess I'm hearing things. Yeah, I gotta be hearing things. I thought I heard bees. I know there are bees in the area. I was chased off by monsters when I found them, though. Alright, let's go ahead and plant these. Can't plant that there. There we go. I should eat that gazelle. I don't have any, like, way to kill the gazelle. Or I don't have a good way to kill the gazelle. But I've got what the kids call an unquenchable bloodlust. Alright. Tomatoes. I really want to get cooking going. Oh, great, it's a drifter. Ow, dick. Come on, come here. Come here, I can stab you. Stop avoiding me. Get over here. Alright, get fucked. Okay. What do I need to make a crude door? I'm probably gonna have to go another night without a crude door, because I think it needs logs. Crude door is. Indeed, I do need logs. I don't want to cut down lead wood. Not because I don't want to cut down lead wood, but because it's so fucking tall. Oh yeah, wisps. I keep forgetting I've got primitive survival installed. Somehow. Empress is not a pretty looking wood. We'll cut this one down. This shouldn't be taking this long. Is this tree taller than it looks? Or does it just have a shit ton of leaves? Ah, I guess it was taller than it looks. Alright, let's head home, get a crude door made. Do a bit of clay forming. While we're still alive. Okay, crude door is. Sticks. There we go, crude door crafted. Alright, I was able to open and close it 1,000 times without it breaking, but when it becomes like a real issue, that shit's gonna break immediately. Gonna eat more raw grain. I like that you can hear the running water from here. Alright. Let's go and make ourselves a cooking pot. Normally I would make 4, but I don't need 4. I mean, I will need more cooking pots later. And for now, we just need the one. I'm going to make 3 bowls. And that'll be 1 of the pit kilns. Yeah, I hear you out there. Oh, whoops. Fuck off. Do you mind? Go away. Alright, cooking pot crafted. Let's go and put this on the wall. Being able to see is not only for suckers. Acronite, you should totally get vintage story. Excellent. Got no money. Unfortunate. I bought the game for both Hoopa and Petlu, so maybe Hoopa can buy you the game. Pass it forward. Speaking of which, I gotta find out when Petlu is able to join Hoopa and me playing multiplayer. It'll turn into like our peak stream where it was just a whole bunch of grown adults meowing. You know, normal grown adult stuff. Alright. Gonna make a. I don't remember what these are for. I know what a salt pan's for. Tile. Spiles are kind of handy. I don't currently need Ah, so you just barely missed it. All of my VODs are still up on YouTube. But also sucks to be you. Let's go make a vessel. Probably gonna make 2 vessels. I would like to play more Peak. The problem is that who knows when a lot of us are going to be available again. That is one of the unfortunate things about, like, you and everyone you know being adults with their own lives and schedules. I don't know if Pelo's employed. I suppose it's none of my business. Hoba is a streamer and an artist. Which I'm going to say counts. Penny's employed. And then, of course, I'm also employed. I operate a forklift. Even though I'm an idiot. So if you ever see me on the forklift, just watch out. Oops. Spacing out. As one does. Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. Rada. Other side of the planet. You don't know how bad I am at driving the forklift. It's like, I don't know how you did it, but you drove the forklift so poorly you ended up in India. Are you repenting for trying to kill me? No, alright. Surely you've got better things to be doing. Occasionally he'll turn around and then just come back. It would be funny if I accidentally opened my door trying to clay form. By which I mean I almost did it just now. Alright. That's one clay pot. Buddy, fuck off. Alright, do we want to make a second clay pot for storage? Kind of want to make a salt pan. There's no reason why I can't make both, I don't think. Of course, I don't have anything to put the salt water in the salt pan very effectively. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it. Not like I'm doing anything else. Oh, there's another one. Hello, little guys. Whoops. Early vintage story. Break that. Break that. You know, on reflection, I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to get up there and break the eucalyptus leaves. I guess very carefully. Salt pan made. Don't eat my potatoes or my chili peppers, so I'm gonna just continue eating these, I guess. If I've got 6 potatoes, and I think I've still got 6 potatoes, I do. Could probably make some potato stew with chili peppers. It would be cool if I could get enough rice to also do that. Well, actually, I've only got 6 potatoes. So I'd have to do 3 servings. Go away. Alright. Let's go and make another storage vessel, and that'll be enough pottery for now. There's stuff I'm going to want eventually. But nothing I gotta make now. Excellent. Actually, these monsters would fuck off. Go away. Honestly, I would prefer a vintage story that doesn't have the bullshit monsters, since most of them just suck. But that survival is slightly more challenging, or at least more realistic. There's a mod that I'm interested in, that basically adds like another growth stage to crops. So you have to leave the crops planted for longer until they reach like a seed stage, to get seeds from them. But you're not going to want to let all of them do that, because you don't get any or as many crops when they're seeded. Which is kind of how crops work IRL. Ba-da-ba-bo. I do like that in Valheim you have to leave your, well, you don't just leave them, but you replant the crop so that it can reach a seed state. We'll... Fuck. What time is it? Almost midnight. Well, I think midnight would be a good time to go to bed in the game, not IRL. IRL it is. Almost 6 a.m. I guess I started super late. And have been screwing around for quite a while. Alright. Yoink. I'm gonna put it in there for now. I guess I'll sleep. Am I out of raw flax to eat? I guess I am. I could eat raw spelt if it comes to it. I should really get a farm going. Problem is that there's not a lot of stuff I'm going to be able to grow. I guess it is still spring, but summer is right around the corner, and summer is hot. Alright, let's go and grab these. Okay, gonna have to make another knife. Yes, fuck off, creatures. Got plenty of sticks, I just need dry grass. Oh, this cave would be perfect for my pit kilns. Yeah, there's a beehive up there. Which is closer than the other beehive that I found. Whoop up up. Paraditite, yoink. Make a knife. Collect some grass for my pit kilns. I suppose I never did make firewood. Wouldn't have to make firewood if I could find peach. Alright, taskbar, go away. Why did I not put these away? Grab these tomatoes. Delicioso. Firewood is slower than anything else, but it is probably my best bet. I could make an earthworm grunter and then go fishing. I know how much Aconite loves the sound of the earthworm grunter. You could say that she's a huge fan of the earthworm grunter. Po-po-po-po. It's kind of weird living in this tropical climate. I've not found a whole lot of copper yet. There were those 3 nuggets of copper I found in a vessel. And then I dropped to collect more plant seeds. On reflection, that's an odd choice. But I think I commented on how weird of a choice that was when I did it. Alright, how much grass is that? Quite a bit! I'll go until my knife breaks. Grass is one of those things that I never have enough of. Ba-da-ba-bo. Whoops. Going until the roots are destroyed is an odd choice of mine. Not something I did on purpose. And there goes my kniff. Alright. Do I have any dirt on me? Not a lot. And that's medium fertility soil. I have a bunch of bony soil. There's no reason why I can't use that for, separating the pit kilns. Oop, lag spike. I've got so many mods that every time it lags like that, I'm like, this is it. This is the time when it crashes. Alright. Separating the pits. Put you here, you here. Bony soil's not fragile, I think. Not fragile, what's the word? Flammable. What up? Why did I do that? I needed 3 of these. Excellent. I'll put that over here, just so it's not taking up space in my inventory. And the salt pan. Alright. Okay. Okay. Grass. My torch is still lit, yeah? I think it is, but it's also in my home. Grab my sticks, grab my torch. Sticks acquired. No, it's tomato seeds. Throw that in there. Lean that there. A torch. Still got my axe on me. Let's plant this, actually. Here seems like a good spot for it. Yeah, axe. I do wonder if Acronite would enjoy this game. Vintage Story is a lot of fun. But unfortunately, there is no way to ask Acronite, wherever she is. Well, Vintage Story is like Minecraft if Minecraft was actually good. Shots fired. Damn it, I'm running out of food again. None of those trees I want to cut down. Too bad I gotta do a bunch of shit with soybeans before they're good for eating. You're just acacia. And I don't see any resin, so I'll cut it down. Of course, there's no reason I couldn't start those other pit kilns. We're waiting for these ones. Or waiting to get enough firewood to start this other one. Come on. Sometime this week. Realistically, the axe is just going to break. But I can make another one. Eventually. Oh. I didn't expect it to take down the whole tree. I thought for sure it was going to break, and there was going to be a bunch of tree remaining. Alright. Let's go make another axe. Yoink. Oh, that's flint. Ooh. I didn't even fucking know that there was corn. I think I did know that it was corn. I just forgot. Cassava is not a plant I can eat raw. Alright, need one more peridotite. Axe, that's a shovel. Axe. About to start starving, might need to eat some spelt. Do you remember that stream where Asatu just walked around the tropics for a while? Eating a bunch of raw crops and then commenting on it? That was a weird stream, right? Oh, gotta eat the grain. If I hold on to 3 of this, I can make some servings of potato soup. With chilies and spelt later. Some of these potatoes are ripe already. Or mature. As long as I hold on to enough potatoes for cooking, I could eat the rest raw. Which, as somebody who has eaten a raw potato, isn't pleasant, let me tell you. Where are my pit kilns? There's a cave near my house, but where the fuck do I live? Is it the bright pink, House icon on my map. Excellent. Well, I should probably make sure that this grass is kept a decent away. Watch this be how everybody finds out that bony soil is in fact flammable. I don't think it is, but... Excellent. In like 24 hours, I'll have a way to cook food. I should take that with me. Why am I trying to leave it here? Okay. Let's go ahead and put my fucking flint away. You ever noticed that instead of saying shit like and I'll just say fucking while I'm trying to think of the word I'm trying to say? I suppose I occasionally say and 21 days. 16 days. Not particularly worried about my shit going bad. Damn it. There wasn't a monster there, but I was opening and closing that door frantically earlier. Okay, let's find. Good. Let's find a, what the fuck? Those were words. Are you ebony? Oh, that is another ebony tree. Big fucking one, too. Alright, gotta climb up there. I'm going to try to get seeds. Whoop. Alright, climb in. Probably could have collected these. Holy shit, this thing's tall. Which is perhaps for the best. I don't even know what a eucalyptus seed looks like. Well, I do know the leaves are toxic. I'm not saying I would like the option to eat them. Even though I know you shouldn't. I'm just saying the option would be nice. I'm not saying I want the option, but the option. Koalas do, but they're like specially built for it. Which is weird. Because koalas are like especially stupid. That's probably the seed I'm looking for. Where'd it go? Oh, there we go. I got 2 eucalyptus seeds. I'm going to build a log cabin with these, because these are some funky looking logs. Oh, hello there, Solal the Soul. Or Soral the Soul. I can't read. If I can find a liberty cap, I'll eat one while looking at the walls of my log cabin. I think it's called holly. It helps if I type in the H. Oh, maybe it's not called holly. Oh, there's only one L in holly, apparently. These planks have a very similar looking effect to these logs. Would be a very funny thing to make like an accent wall out of. No, I could have collected those. Can I eat these? No. The leaves are toxic, but surely the seeds are fine. Alright. Not only do I need more seeds, but at this point I'm just breaking leaves so I can chop the tree down more effectively. This is a tall fucking tree, so hopefully 1 or 2 of them are all that I need to make a proper log cabin. Although I'm also a small bird, so I don't need that large of a log cabin. I don't have glass, obviously, but can you use... Oh, damn, like how high up that fucking resin is. Oh, I guess there's a hill there, it's not that tall. But if you use stick foundations for building a roof with the Vintage Story roofing mod, can you use glass in that? I don't know, I would, but, like, hypothetically, could you? Also, look at all that water. I should start fishing so I don't starve. Put it on the to-do list. I can't possibly fish without a real log cabin. I'm gonna collect these vines, because I think I can use them for making stick roofs. But to start starving. I'm running out of spelt grain to eat raw. At the very least, I can use the vines to make cordage. I do have primitive survival installed. As much as I like fishing, I also like fish traps. I wish Seafarer would add fish nets. Just more shit to do from your boat. I should be able to just break the top of the vine and then it all drops. I don't have to. Why do I have to break it from the bottom up? I guess it does make me want to work for it. Alright, how do I safely get down from here? Well, I was trying to glide. I didn't fall. I didn't glide either. Alright, let's find some food and then I can cut that down. Fuck it, I'll eat the rest of my spelt. Surely there's enough rice around here that once my cooking pot is done, I can make something with it. What is that? Is that some kind of animal? Yes, yes it is. Alright. A lot of sticks and vines on the ground. Good, good. Need those for my roof. My house is going to be so beautiful. Is this actually what eucalyptus trees look like? Are they this colorful? What Hex said earlier makes me believe that yes, they are actually this colorful. Or at least something similar. I've never seen a eucalyptus tree. I'm not entirely sure I believe they grow in California, but it wouldn't surprise me. For real tomorrow? Aw. Oh no, they're rather plain. Lame. Well, at least they're cool looking in Vintage Story. Are there rainbow trees? I didn't think that blackwood trees existed. Ah, there goes my fucking axe. What the hell? Oh, the ladder. I'm like, what's going on? I'm gonna have to make multiple axes. Not only do I need an axe to continue cutting this down, but I think I need an axe to make quarter logs. Adds a rainbow eucalyptus trees. Oh, nice. Well, this one just adds these and calls them eucalyptus trees. Alright, let's continue cutting it down. Yeah, I cut down, like, none of it. Can't forget to cut out the vines. These vines are either going to make a goodly roof or fish traps. Look like normal trees with lots of extra bark. Alright, that makes sense. But no, if you get a chance, Google Blackwood tree. Or I Googled Blackwood tree. The tree itself looks plain. Google Blackwood lumber. I thought surely the wood isn't actually such a lovely, like, rich shade of black, but it totally fucking is. Not the whole wood, so like if you were getting Blackwood lumber, it wouldn't all look that pretty, but it's capable of looking that good. I don't know why I'm doubting this mod. Biodiversity does on the mod page say that it's adding weird plants that do exist IRL. I'm like, surely that's not a real tree. And then I Google it and it's like, oh, it is a real tree. Almost like the mod page explicitly said it was. Excellent. There are mangrove trees in this mod as well. Although, unlike Minecraft, the mangroves are green instead of, like, reddish, maroon, burgundy, whatever the fuck color. I forgot what color mangrove is in Minecraft. Alright. Okay. Well, that's not very far. Prr-pa-pa-pa. Narra-pa-pa. It is pretty red, like IRL or just in Minecraft. Ah, darn. Let's go and set this down. Maybe I shouldn't be tearing down my house at night, or when it's almost nighttime. Or I'm going to continue to not learn. On a positive note, it does not seem like bony soil is fragile. Did I put a shovel down while I'm actively trying to dig holes? Why would I do that? Yoink. Digging the space out. Whoa! That's going to have to stay until I can mine out stone. But since that's in the way, that's where that wall's going to stop. This way seems like it can go out quite a bit further. If not all the way to the edge of the hill. I don't want the house to be too large, so that seems like a good place to stop. And there goes my shovel anyway. I'm gonna make a mess. Oh, never mind, it just dropped. Nice. I mean, it's in the way, but nice. It's not hard to move that. The majority of this can stay where it is. Don't know how tall I want the walls to be. Probably just 3 tall. Excellent. Don't have to worry about corners if I'm living in a wall, effectively. I'm starving again, and it is almost nighttime. Rift activity is still low. I don't think rift activity has been calm once since I started. I'm gonna be a nice wide cabin. Not entirely sure how I'm going to put windows in my cabin, actually. I couldn't figure it out last time either. Probably because I'm dumb, but it is what it is. Alright, how do I make quarter logs? Quarter logs. I could have sworn there were quarter logs in here. Quarter logs. Not helpful. How do I make these? Alright, like that. So, axe up here. Where's my fucking axe? Guess I never made the new one. What? I could have sworn eucalyptus quarter logs were a thing. Darn it. I swear I checked. I guess they're not. Well, that sucks. I could still use them as my wall. It's just not going to be nearly as convenient. Can I go to your friend's house? Why can't I make quarter logs out of these? Oh, nice bike. Yeah, eucalyptus quarter logs. It's right there. They're just not craftable for some reason. You know what that means? I'm gonna cheat. Alright. Let's go ahead and sacrifice all these quarter logs, or these logs. But I'm not going to cheat and build my log cabin out of eucalyptus. And keep the logs. I gotta pick between the two. Buy eucalyptus logs. Keep that. Keep that as well. I think everything I dropped was eucalyptus. Pop. I'm gonna start starving. Anything around here I can eat. Yeah, I get it. I'm hungry. Rice. Only almost done. Can I just eat soybeans? I don't think so. Soybeans. Nope, can't just eat them. Cheater's tax. I suppose switching to creative mode now would save my life. But that'd be extra cheating. Alright. Ah, fuck. Here, let's put this down. And also delete it. So that I got space. Eucalyptus. I need these, and I need these. Oh yeah. Now that's a log cabin I can get behind. Why can't you make these without cheating? Look how fucking fancy these logs are. I like it. And it should be an option without needing to cheat. Probably delete that. No, not like that. There is a way to do this. Yes, that's the correct orientation. Let's go and place the other ones. Excellent. Not that way. Kind of have to get into the wall to do that. Not that. Not that. No clip on. Yep, like so. Does look odd glitched into the wall like that. Thing of beauty. In my defense, I was completely ready to make these quarter logs legitimately. And then the game was like, oh, nope, they exist, but they're not craftable, so I guess go fuck yourself. Like, rude. That is very rude. I don't want it like that. Yeah, that looks correct. It also looks weird, because it's glitched into the wall. But what can you do? Ah, fuck, that I'm going to want to move in survival mode. Okay, move this. Yeah, I get it, you're starving. Move these over here. Move these over here. Excellent. These are also in the way. Grabbing all my shit. Grabbing all my shit. I'm starving a bit, and I'm grabbing all my shit. Move all this stuff out of my inventory so that I can more freely grab things. Whoops. Oh, whatever. I'll grab that again. Get mode C. Grab you, break you. Excellent. What did I do with the, I think I put that somewhere weird. I'll have to find it. Excellent. Ah, that's what the door is. Yeah, that does look a bit odd. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. I'll put a roof on here once I'm awake. I'm definitely not sleeping in creative mode. Oh shit, I missed part of the wall. Because I'm busy cheating. Come on, wake up. Wake up, samurai. I need to fix this wall. Oh, I missed the entire fucking wall. What? Oh, yeah. It's a bit cramped, and it's just a big square. But it is temporary. I'll have to cut down a couple more of those logs. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and... Whoops, bring it up one more, but only on this level. Okay, I think here is where I gotta place it for that. This one I gotta place it from inside the wall. Wrong button. Might have to cut down and sacrifice another tree for the cheater's tax. Whoops. Alright, and that's just going to have roof attached to it. There we go. Whoops. I know what I'm doing. Get that out of there. There we go. Now that's just going to have roof attached to it. Alright. I'm going to get back down. Go back into game mode survival. Yep. I don't technically need to be in game mode C to destroy that, but might as well do it. Alright. Now I gotta fix this food issue. And then get ourselves a roof. Just gotta forage literally anything I can find. Acronite is gone again, so I could probably fish. I don't think Acronite actually minds when I earthworm grunt. But I'm gonna need to forage for now. Fishing rod would be handy, but I've not even made one. But yeah, I didn't know I was setting up next to so much corn. Ooh. Excuse me. Onions. None of them are fully grown. Oh, that's also growing. More potatoes. I could have sworn I saw some fully ripe ones, but those were probably somewhere else. Wild chili bush, that's not ripe yet. Where? It is almost 6, which is an hour from when I usually stop. Oh, those are the logs I threw. Gonna have to be careful not to pick those back up until I reload, at which point they'll be gone. Kind of those bees. How long until you're done? Only like 10 days for an entire tree. It's almost like I set sapling growth to very fast. Those are still going. Alright. This foraging thing isn't working out very well for me. Probably because I'm constantly running and jumping like a lunatic. What else is new? Where's my cottage? Nope, not like that. Excellent. I'm hoping it lets me just shove grass in here. I'm not entirely sure how grass roofs work. And I want the eave. Just come off a little bit. Fuck, I'm out of shit. I'll use my cattails. It's not cattails are something I need access to around here. Still set up for eaves? Yes. Alright. Whoops. Yeah, I know I'm starving again. Shut up. There we go. Eaves. Done. It doesn't help that I've got shit in my offhand. What the fuck? Door. That's barely not enough cattails to make a rope. What can I eat? I'm running out of stuff I can just shove in my mouth raw. Yeah, I know, you're starving, Real quick forage run. I'll keep my eyes open for more shit to make a rope as well. Yeah, I know, you're starving. Could you do it quieter, please? It's a lot of forest floor. There you go, tomatoes. Those will keep me going long enough for me to find something else. Oh, bearded tooth, that's edible. Double check that hasn't changed. That has not changed. Alright, anything else? Oh, I hear chicks. Hello there, rooster. I mean, that's a nice cock. Are roosters, like, more accepting of each other? Shell is too soft. I'm familiar with roosters, like, killing any other rooster in the area. These guys seem pretty content to live and let live. What is that? Oh, more licorice. Licorice I can make bait with, but I cannot eat. If I am going to be making bait, I'm going to want a red currant. I'm going to want a second cooking pot. Daffodil. Alright. Managed to forage all the way to full. Flint. Alright, let's make a knife. And then collect the resources to make a rope. Can I make a rope out of a vine? Coil of rope. Yes, actually, I can make coil of rope out of vine. Oh, I can't reach. Might be easier to just use roosters again. Papyrus. Alright. Oh, it's a trader. And what are you? Pomegranate? Fuck yeah, it's like my favorite fruit. Or one of them. Okay, fucking knife time. Pop. Knife. It's a spear. Here we go. Knife blade. It is a bit unfortunate that I couldn't make eucalyptus quarter logs legitimately. They exist, they're just not something you can craft at the moment. Hopefully that's fixed. Because a eucalyptus log cabin is fucking fantastic. I cannot wait to find a psychedelic mushroom. Do you think this is freshwater? It's almost certainly freshwater, right? I can check for sure once I got my bowl made. Ooh, more fruit. Oh, chilies. I think chilies are technically fruit. Excellent. That's one more than I need. There we go. Okay, let's head back home. Would be nice to finish my roof. Hello, are you a hen or a rooster? You are a rooster. There are hens with the extravagant feathers. I wouldn't say it's common, but it is a thing where apparently hens will just develop rooster-like traits and start behaving like roosters. I believe that they're probably intersex, but the alternative is even funnier, that they're just trans hens. Oh yeah. Now this is a log cabin. Where's my grass? I just want to head some. Oh. I'm not blind, everyone else is blind. Oh shit, that requires a lot of grass. I've got 32, and I've got 28, so it requires 4 grass. Probably gonna have to collect more. Oh shit, I didn't think about that. I'm gonna have to fix that in creative as well. It's gonna collect some grass. I suppose nothing can get in through that gap. Oh, my pottery's done. Just in time. I'm going to finish my roof in survival. I'm going to patch the holes in creative, because I have to. And then we're going to fish for a bit, make a really good meal, and then probably call the stream. I'd be calling it early, unless that for some reason takes 1,000 years. I'd say we've made a pretty good bit of progress, though. Also, biodiversity developer, if you're watching this, and I know you're not, because apparently every single one of you is like super busy. Make the eucalyptus quarter logs craftable. Please, it makes the most perfect log cabin. Ah, fuck. Not what I was trying to do. Definitely not what I'm trying to do. Excellent. Blackwood, 9 days. Fantastic. Alright, should be enough. Grass. It's probably not enough. There's never enough grass. In fact, this is an expensive-ass roof. Not out of grass again. Almost enough. A bit of an awkward overhang. But I was kind of expecting that. Patching it would require more grass than I am currently willing to harvest with my level of energy being basically non-existent. I do think once I've planted some crops, it would be a good time to start collecting, whatchamacallit, copper. There we go. What up? What up? Fantastic. Okay, let's go finish this roof. Probably should at least get Rio Multiple 4. I don't think there's a whole 10 that need to be collected still. In fact, there's only 3. I don't think anything can get through there. If I can't get through there, nothing else can. Well, let's see if I can get through there. Whoop. Nope. If I can't squeeze through that, nothing else can. Could probably just leave it. Pretend it's intentional. Some way for the smoke to escape. Did I forget to throw this, or did I accidentally pick it up? Well, it's firewood now, so nobody will ever know. Alright, right here will be where our fire pit is. Excellent. And keep our firewood not next to the fire pit. I don't think it'll spread to it like that. But it's not something I want to do. In fact, I know it won't. I've been playing this game long enough. It probably looks better if I separate them anyway. Alright. Gonna grab my cooking pot. Storage vessels can kind of stay here. Bring all this stuff inside. Storage vessels. I could use for proper storage. But they are better for grain and stuff, which I don't currently have any significant amount of. Oops. Put you there. But... Alright, rope. Not what I was trying to do. That's how you make a fishing rod in. Oh. I think it is similar. There we go. That's how you make a rod. Sweet. Let's go ahead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Bit of a morbid thing to say when you are yourself a bird. Damn, it's already almost 40 Celsius. It's too fucking hot. Will flax survive in 40 Celsius? Whoops. Or else if I can spell. Flax seeds will die at 40 Celsius. Oh, it's a shiver. I might need a shade house just to grow flax. Get fucked. What do you have on you? Fuck all. Usually what they have on them. Alright, it's too hot to grow anything, but let's come over here to where I would be growing it. Are you fresh water? Yes! I mean, I figured it was. But it's always good to be sure. I'm just gonna make 2 earthworm grunters. Acronite's not here, so can't annoy her. Nothing. Hell yeah. Do have to be careful, because I'm going to have 2 different kinds of earthworms. Forest floor is like low fertility, so I can't imagine I'm going to get a lot of worms from that. The higher fertility, the more worms are in it, obviously. That's where all the fertility comes from. Nothing. Yoink. Nothing. Nothing. Shouldn't be too quick to walk away, because you do occasionally get multiple worms from the same block. In fact, everyone knows that worms are social creatures, so they tend to hang out together. I don't think that's true. However, nobody's going to... What the hell is that? Come on, I need more worms. Here, wormies. So, like, Big Bird's best friend is Snuffleupagus, who probably doesn't exist. And then Snuffleupagus's best friend is a worm. Does the worm exist? Or is, like, the worm an imaginary friend's imaginary friend? What is the Sesame Street lore? I need to know. Alright. Probably don't need more than that. Let's go fishing. Olivine, not bad find, if I ever want ugly-ass green windows. That's not fair. The green windows don't even look that bad, I just don't like the color green. Alright, let's do a bit of fishing. Nightcrawler. Eat it, use for bait, place in farmland. I suppose I can hold on to those. For making... whatchamacallit? Earthworm castings. It's overpowered, but I'm letting myself do it. Besides, some things are allowed to be at least a little bit OP. Aw, poor thing. Oh, tilapia. Tilapia is a really, like, cheap fish. It's, like, abundant. Doesn't taste that good either. Yoink. Getting a lot of dead tilapia. Well, I mean, I fish them up dead. I don't know what that first thing I fished up was. Uh oh. Okay, where are you, Shiver? I do like you, but I'm trying to fish, so you need to die. Don't run for me. I don't like to start fights I can't finish, so fucking hold still. And it's dead. Back to fishing. Rift activity is high, which is weird, because rift activity, like calm, is pretty common. I don't think I've gotten calm activity since, or like once. Or I guess rift activity calm feels common, because it's like the longest lasting. Like Trident gum, or whatever. I actually can't think of a gum currently that claims to be long lasting. A lot of them will do it. Wrigley's? Does Wrigley's claim to be long lasting? I don't fucking know. Alright, I should have one more fish than I do. Unless I did fish up a stick. I know you can fish up garbage. Might have to use my night crawlers. Come on. Give me a fish. Yoink. Alright. I think I fished up a stick. Is the very first thing I fished up. I'll have to go back and check the VOD to check. Which I'm not going to do. Alright, let's carve up the fish I've got. Maybe make a little pit for night crawlers. Start making earthworm castings. I'm gonna have to make another knife as well. Oh yeah, that's a nice log cabin right there. Okay, chalk I do not think I can use. I'd rather not use my flint, but life is short. Yes, I am going to be making earthworm castings in my house. What else would you do it? Make a hoe. Perfect. What are my sticks? There's a bunch of sticks. Alright, hoe crafted. Tilled. Gonna drop my earthworms. Don't eat the earthworm. Alright. Let's go and start carving this. Oh yeah, these guys are little baby fish. I should have just fished in the ocean. Yeah, not getting a lot of meat from them. Dang it, I need more fish. Whatever. No, I got fish eggs. I guess I can eat these. Just to keep me fresh, full for longer. Whoop. Alright, 4 there. 4 potatoes. And 4 chilies. Alright, gonna light that up. Gonna get some fucking food in our belly. Bum, 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 bum. Have you two made earthworm casting yet? Where'd they go? I think they already escaped. Those dicks. Maybe I have to contain them in like stone or whatever to keep them from actually escaping. Whatever. People are just going to ask, it's like, why do you have farmland on the floor there? Well, I was trying to make earthworm castings, but my earthworms apparently outsmarted me. Those dicks. Look how great this wall is. I've yet to find any hallucinogenic mushrooms. Might have to spawn one in. Just to see how the wall looks when I do my outro or whatever. Add more firewood. Probably unnecessary. How hot can cabbages withstand? Only 35. Flax can do 40. Potato can do 40. 27. 40. 40. 46! I can plant rice. Sunflowers can only do 40, apparently. Licorice can only do 35. There is a thing I can craft called a shade house. Which is kind of like a greenhouse, but instead of adding 5 to the temperature, it subtracts 5. Which is probably going to have to be how I grow crops. At least for this early portion. How are you still not fucking done? Hurry the fuck up, dog. Gotta eat some food. I suppose it is a bit early to stop streaming. I could go around looking for more stuff. Maybe plant some rice over there by the water. How many rice seeds do I have? 18. That's a good amount of rice seeds. Let's see here. 750 protein, 200 vegetable. Not that good. Much better than what I have been doing, though, which is just eating raw resources. Alright. Fucking door. Okay, let's go and put not my hoe away. Put my flint away so that I'm not tempted to use it for weird shit. Oh damn, my crops are going to go bad so much faster if I keep them in here. Which makes sense. Put my sticks on the ground. Sticks on the ground. Looking like a fool with my sticks on the ground. Alright, let's go look for copper. I've already marked some. I can go grab that. Not seeing where I marked it. All the way over there. What time is it? No, it's already 6 p.m. Probably not going to see more copper on the way to go grab the copper. I know where it is. But at least give us a good idea as to where we're at, resource-wise. Water. I don't drink nearly enough water. Everybody at home, stay hydrated. This is a threat. Cassava is useless to me. Chickens are not useless, but I don't currently have any way to catch them. Nor do I have an adequate amount of food for them. I don't know why I'm breaking the ones that are almost done. They're in the area. But whatever. They will be now even more in the area. By which I mean they'll be in my field. Oh fuck, that copper is further away than it looks. Eat this smaller amount of amaranth grain. Why am I getting so little amaranth grain, even from the mature ones? Only getting one apiece. How warm-hearted is amaranth? That's rice. Up to 42. I don't know that that shit's gonna grow. More flax. I should probably leave the flax alone for the same reason. Ooh, crabs. Oh, there's a pig. Sorry, that's a Mr. Pig. More tomatoes. You say tomatoes. I say tomatoes. Rice. Yank. Damn. What are you? Farming? It was mostly bullshit. Don't know what bullshit, but it was mostly bullshit. the fuck did I get out of that? I saw cattails. That's one thing I got out of it. It's all the way up here. Getting a little bit turned around, as one does. Beep, 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 beep. Who are you? Chilies. I'll take them. I can stack them with the chilies I've already got to extend the freshness. No, the ones I've already got, not the ones I just picked up. Very marginal improvement as well. Wait a minute, was that sugarcane? That is sugarcane. That's not what sugarcane looks like. Well, I've got sugarcane now. No wonder I could never fucking find sugarcane. That's not what it looks like. Whatever. It's mine now, I guess. I've gone looking for sugarcane, but I couldn't fucking find any of it. Probably because it was, you know, looking for sugarcane. That looks like rice. Probably a stand-in texture. But also can't see shit, and I left my torch at home. I know, you can all hold your surprise. Leaving important shit at home while I gallivant about, that's nothing I ever do constantly. It's not something I do all the fucking time. You know what's funny is that I keep opening my map to look. Not once have I considered just pinning it. 7 billion IQ specimen. Alright. Can't see shit. Was that it? Nope, I heard a bullhorn. Let's get the fuck out of here. It would be nice if I could collect more. Assuming there is any more. Could be I'm over here wasting satiety. Time and energy for a single copper nugget. Next stream, 27 hours of panning. Let's get the fuck out of here. I came all the way out here, but now I gotta go back home in the complete darkness. As one does. Also, can't see shit. Oh, I hear a goat. Little baby. But only 27 hours of panning. That would be funny. I do like a 24-hour marathon, but it's just panning. Marathon stream, but the most boring thing you've ever heard of. I don't know, a streamer that I watch sometimes. I watch his shit on YouTube. I don't have the attention span to watch other streamers. Did stream watching paint dry. What? Got a chicken on your roof. Not more bees. Oh, I'm pretty close to home. Hello. Can I use this? Good chat. Oh, here, I'll close the door for you. It's weird this trader does have a hay bed. Shut up. I'm trying to sleep in your bed. Could you be a little bit quieter? Usually the traders got beds you can't actually sleep in. So finding one with a proper hay bed is a nice change. As they just leap over his security gate. It's a good thing I'm not evil, because his security would not keep me out. It would be nice. Would you stop trying to bite my ass? It would be nice to plant some rice before I gotta stop streaming. I'll just have to hope that Hex reminds me to do that at the start of next stream. I don't know how hot it's going to get in this area, or how quickly. I do know that it's already too hot for most of my shit. And it's not even summer yet, so it's only gonna get worse. Boom. Alright. Put this in my chest. I guess one way to start the stream, I should give myself a liberty cap. What? I don't need drugs. I can't think as it is. Har har har. Liberty. Where'd that LS come from? Alright, liberty cap. Do something with plants. I gotta plant my rice. Anyway. Oh yeah. That's about as trippy looking as I was expecting it to be. Of course, the eucalyptus already does kind of look like this. It's just not moving. Anyway, if you're hanging out, whether you're chatting or just lurking, I want you to know that you are appreciated. If you're watching this at some point in the future as a VOD, and you've somehow watched the entire thing, then you have the patience of a saint, and are equally appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and visit farewell. I don't think I've got any viewers on Twitch, but if there's like at least 2 of you, I will raid. So stick around if you are here. If you're not, little I can do about that.